What's going on, guys? It's your friend Jack here, and today we have another episode of Designing with me. We are going to be designing for some hot niches that I actually uncovered in our last video, which was earlier today. So if you guys want to check that out and you want to see some hot niches and trends for Redbubble and merch by Amazon specifically, which also can apply to other platforms, then go check out that now. I'll leave it down in the description. But get ready, because we're going to be designing some awesome shirts today, and I don't think you guys are ready for my design skills. Alright, our first niche for today is rocking the retired life. Now, this niche is nothing crazy, but rocking the retired life is a pretty cool niche that I found on Redbubble trending, and I figured today we're going to start designing for something very vacational, seasonal, probably put some palm trees in there, some nice retired colors, maybe retro, and I'm going to design it right now, and then I'm going to come back to you guys. Alright, that took me all of about 10 seconds. I'm not kidding. I just went to Placeit, looked up palm trees. I found a nice template, and I just typed in what I wanted to. Rocking the retired life. Honestly, Placeit I really like for these types of designs. You can make really good designs if you're not a graphic designer. And yeah, this is what I came up with in literally just a few seconds. We could even change something like this to, so if we go to here, palm trees, we could find a different palm tree on the left, and bam, we already have a different design. We can make it bigger, and Rocking the Retired Life just became another Rocking the Retired Life. So honestly, Placeit's really good. I can't really recommend them enough. I use them every day. And yeah, that's what I came up with in a short amount of time. Rocking the Retired Life with a palm tree heart line. So it looks pretty good. Now let's go to the next trend. Alright, the next niche we're going to design for is avoid negative people. And I actually have the design already made for this. And instead of avoid negative people, I just went with a simple kind of Placeit text that I found. So I found a font template, and this is what it looks like after I basically just typed in no negative people. You can put avoid negative people, but you can still kind of use the search trend and mix it up a bit. Just you could look a bit different. You don't have to write the exact trend. So avoid negative people, someone who looks up that would definitely still be interested in no negative people, right? So it's the same thing as same concept being applied. You want to avoid negative people. You don't want negative people. So the same audience applies. And honestly, this design took me another, once again, 2, 3, 4 seconds. Didn't take long, and it's very simple. Obviously, you could change the color of the text to something like this, to make it look good on stickers, or you could put a stroke on it. But honestly, I think this looks pretty good. This text is pretty cool. You can change the text, but I really like this text. And yeah, I'm just going to leave it just the text, and that's the design that I'm going to do for that trend. So next up we have O Shift, and this I'm going to do for a mountain bike design. I don't think it'll be that difficult using Placeit, and this niche is looking pretty hot, so I'm going to make a decent design that's not going to take me more than 5 minutes, and let's see what I come up with. Alright, so here we are. It's only 2.5 minutes later. I actually timed it. And O Shift, that's a cliff. Honestly, this design is pretty funny. I think it's cool. I added the part where it says that's a cliff, because if you're mountain biking, maybe you come across a point in your mountain biking trail where there's just kind of a dead cliff or something like that, or it's a large gap, and I thought, oh, shift, that's a cliff. Thought that was pretty funny, thought that was pretty unique, and I didn't see anyone else doing it, so I add a little bit of twist to it, add a little bit of humor to it, even though it already kind of is a humorous tag. And it took me all of just a few minutes to make a design that looks pretty darn nice. I put it in red just so it would stand out a bit, and honestly, I really like this design. And let me know what you guys think of this design down in the comments, because this is probably my favorite one so far. I know it looks like a bit more like a badge or a logo, but it definitely could be broadened or taken the outline out and taken the text outlines out, and you could definitely make this also a very, very good looking shirt design. However, it still looks good as a shirt design here. And yeah, now let's move on to the next design, which is going to be, alright, and the next niche we're going to be designing for, which is going to be the fourth niche we're designing for, is going to be, you can't tell me what to do, you're not my granddaughter. And I'm going to do this one in Photoshop. I'm just going to do basic text with some colors, and we're going to see how it comes out. Alright, and here's what I came up with. You can't tell me what to do, you're not my granddaughter. I put 2 little hearts on the right and left hand side, and I used some retro type of colors. Honestly, I'd probably make this top color a little bit lighter. These retro colors were just kind of eyeballed, and usually I do have an actual retro color palette set. However, this is a basic idea. These retro colors do look pretty good, and retro colors sell well, especially to older people. Honestly, I think people between like 20 to 60. It's not even older. Just people in general like retro colors. They look nice, and it's a bit of a mix-up from just white text. Alright, and the last niche we're going to be designing for, I don't have it up on the screen right now, but it's going to be in April, We Wear Blue. It's going to be for autism awareness, and I went and got a blue ribbon, and now I'm going to design something very quickly with Photoshop. Also, I noticed there are a lot of Placeit elements for ribbons and stuff like that and awareness, so if you guys are wondering if you can make designs on Placeit with this, you definitely can. I have made a lot of awareness designs on Placeit, and there's some great templates for that. However, right now we are going to use Photoshop, and let's see what I can come up with. Alright, and this is what I came up with. In April, We Wear Blue. Put a little ribbon. I put a stroke on the ribbon. So in the case we want to put it on a blue shirt, it does look actually really, really good. And it will pop for the person looking at it. So yeah, that is the design for In April, We Wear Blue. And that is the fifth and final design that I'm going to be doing today for these hot niches. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode of designing with me. If you guys want more of these, let me know. I'm going to be doing them every week probably. However, I might not do them every week following the design niches or the niches that are hot. Let me know what you guys think. With all that being said, if you made it to this point of the video, comment down below design, and I will know you made it to this point of the video. If you enjoyed any point of this video, please smash the like button. It's been your friend Jack. Keep striving, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next freaking video. Peace.